of the Mile High Stadium right there. Of course, happy Friday to you, but it's also a Broncos Friday. Of course, the game kicking off tomorrow against the Niners. And Broncos fans not only love our players, but of course we love our cheerleaders too. And it's time to get your 2018 Broncos cheerleader calendar. For the first time, the Broncos held a fan contest to let the fans decide which cheerleader would get the honor to grace the cover of the calendar. And she's joining me this morning. Her name is Berkeley. She is the cover girl for this year. But we also have Natalie joining us as well. First of all, congratulations to both of you for making the 2017 team and being in this calendar.
Thank you.
But first, Berkeley, I want to talk about how and when did you find out that you were going to be on the cover?
I actually didn't find out until last night when everybody else found out, so it was kind of crazy. A couple weeks back, Shauna had brought me, Josie, and Nikki into her office and told us that there would be a fan vote and we would be the three competing in that contest, and so that was kind of crazy. I felt like she had made a mistake because I was in there with two very deserving three-year veterans, and I just couldn't believe it when I found out for the first time last night that it was permanent. I was on the cover. There was a sign outside the party, so I mean, I was so honored and humbled that the fans would vote for me like that.
Well, and the party that you're talking about, Natalie, that took place last night at Del Frisco's, correct?
Yes. Yeah, so we had our calendar release party last night. It was a blast. We had a ton of fun at it, and it's actually really cool. So the proceeds from that party go to our Dare to Cheer program, which is an awesome program that ensures that kids with special needs have the same opportunities as every other kid. So they get to practice with us once a month, and they get to perform at some of our home games with our JDBC program as well.
Awesome. And since you mentioned the JDBC program, I know, Natalie, you came up and trained through that JDBC program, and now you're an actual Broncos cheerleader. And the JDBC, what does that stand for?
So our JDBC program is our Junior Denver Broncos Cheerleaders, and kids ages 6 to 14 can participate in it. And they come, same as Dare to Cheer, they practice with us once a month, and then they perform at some of our home games, and it's such a great opportunity. I did it for 3 years and just absolutely loved it. The women that I had as my squad leaders, as my cheerleaders, were my role models, and they inspired me to follow my dreams, and that's what brought me here. I knew that this is what I wanted to do, so
awesome.
It's an awesome program.
I actually am holding that calendar, so this is the 2018 cover. Berkeley, what was it like to shoot this, and where did you guys actually shoot this calendar?
We were in Cancun. I had never been to Mexico before, so it was a crazy experience. That was at 5 in the morning in the cold waters, and it was beautiful. The sun was rising, and they handed me the football, and I was like, what do I do with this? But it was so cool. I mean, our glam squad was following us. The team was all there to support everybody, and our photographers are great. So it was an experience I've never had before. I felt like I was famous or something. It was one of the coolest things.
Well, that is kind of a fun thing about the event last night, because I was there with you as well. You have people standing in lines just waiting either to get a picture or an autograph, and how does that make you feel?
It is such an honor when Broncos fans approach us and want us to sign something for them. And that was one of the best parts about being in Mexico as well, is Broncos fans are everywhere, and you don't realize it until you're in that sort of situation and you bump into people from Denver at this resort in Mexico, and they're so excited to see you and to talk to you, and they want to talk football and they want to talk Broncos. And Broncos fans are the best. I mean, it's such an honor to be a part of Broncos country, so it's so great.
Well, really quickly, because we're a little short on time, but how can people get a hold of one of these calendars?
So we have our calendars available online right now. You can purchase them either signed or unsigned, and we can get those to you as fast as possible.
Awesome. Well, Berkeley, Natalie, thank you so much for being here. Go Broncos.
Thank you for having us.
Can we send it off with like a little lasso or something and send it lasso it over to Greg?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Hey, you know, whatever you guys.
Wait, we're doing it over here. Wait, can we bring the camera back? There we go.
Thank you, guys.
You know, I'll take a lasso for the team, guys, from the Broncos cheerleaders. If you guys need me to, I'll do it. Temperatures running in the lower 60s early this morning. Good morning, Amber, my beautiful wife, who's watching right now. Temperatures this afternoon.